In this video, we will continue defining our balanced rough job. First thing to do is to select a mode. Same thing as happens in the turning job, we can recognize that this is a long external mode and we can pick it. For the work type, it can only be rough, since this is a balanced rough job used for roughing. And for the balance mode, we can have three types: simultaneous, synchronous, and trailing. If we use simultaneous, here on the picture you can see that both tools are attacking at the same time at the same X direction, the stock. So if we go and simulate this one, you can clearly see that in the same time on the same X level, both tools are attacking the part. Let's go now and try the synchronous mode. For the synchronous mode, we can go for the slave channel and the slave axis. We can go and offset, for example, the distance in X for 5 millimeter and 5 millimeter in Z. And if we recalculate this job, we can clearly see that for the slave tool, we can go and offset our toolpath. For the trailing, we have both tools attacking at different X diameters. And also this distance means how much the slave tool is trailing behind the master tool. So for example, if it is 1 millimeter, we can recalculate now. And we can go and simulate a job. If we go inside, we can see that the first tool, or the master tool, is attacking in the lesser depth than the slave tool. But also slave tool is trailing 1 millimeter behind the master tool. And this is how the trailing is performed. We can go now to the rough tab, and in the rough tab, you can have the smooth rough type. We can change our step down to be, for example, 2 millimeters. We can recalculate now. We can also set the retreat distance for each pass. And also here in the rough offset, we can leave, for example, 0.2 millimeters for our finishing strategy. Okay. Let's go back now and in general set this to be simultaneous and regenerate our toolpath. So here, when we have simultaneous, they are working on the same diameter and we have denser toolpath. So we can clearly see that our toolpath is going inside our groove. What to do here? We have strategies and we can select the non-descending motions, same thing as we did in the turning job, recalculate the job, and our toolpath will not go anymore inside this groove. Also, we have an option to break in edges. And the last thing is the links. We can go from the right safety corner and we can finish up exactly the same in the right safety corner. Of course, you can use lead-ins and lead-outs if you want to. And in miscellaneous parameters, same things apply. If you have, for example, G364, you can say yes, and it will be printed in the G code. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next one.